This is L.E.O TV.
All right, so let's talk about Trap Motivation EP. What's your definition of trap?
My definition of the trap really is streets, you feel me? Hustling, surviving, shit, everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you got the same shit go on, not just selling nothing in the street, but just hustling, period. No matter how you hustling, whatever you got to do to survive your situation, like all that falls up under the trap category. Being a product of your environment and making something out of it.
What keeps you motivated?
The good feedback I receive from the music, like that motivate me to go to the studio, make more music, put out better quality shit. And the people who I be around, you know what I'm saying, we motivate each other. Shit.
Do you really listen to a lot of the feedback as far as negative feedback in the comments or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, you need negative feedback also, so you know what you doing wrong or what other people feel like you lacking it. Like all of that help you become a better artist. You gotta take the good with the bad, not just the good.
Talk to us about the concept of Trap Motivation. What's the concept behind that?
The concept is to motivate everybody listening to go get some money some type of way. I'm just basically telling you shit from my point of view. Like, if you were standing beside me, this is what you will probably see.
Word. So I want to talk about some of these songs on the EP because I'm really rocking with this EP. It's a 4-track EP, right? One song that I noticed that you did was Last Spot. That really stood out to me. What's the concept behind that song?
I mean, I can't speak too much on it because it kind of like based on a true story, but I know a lot of niggas relate to that because like, shit, we out here gambling, you feel me? So shit, I'm basically telling you, we had a situation at the last spot that we can't speak on, you feel me? But shit, thanks to God, we at the new spot keeping big shit, you feel me?
Right, basically making it from nothing to something.
Exactly, basically.
Okay, and in that song, I know you talked about you did a lot of favors. So do you regret those favors or do you appreciate those favors?
I appreciate those favors. You gotta appreciate being in the position to even do a favor. Like, so shit, that's a blessing in itself. You feel me? A lot of folk don't look at it like that, but it is.
L.E.O TV, bringing that fire.
I see you do a lot of work with L.E.O Soldier and 36OZ. So, how do they help you bring your sound together?
They help me good because I vibe about them. Because a lot of times I used to come in the studio and just be there 2-3 hours, can't even make nothing. Make 4-5 bars, like, I don't even like that, you feel me? So, being with them boys, shit, they already have a song laid out for me, you feel me? I'm like, yo, I'm finna go crazy on it. And then shit, vibing with other people like them, they just help me. And then listening to that motivate me to make other shit, you feel me?
So when you in the studio with them, do y'all have conversations about the music y'all about to make? Or is it just something where like y'all just chilling and next thing you know the music just comes out?
Yeah, that shit just come out. We ain't no stress, no concept, no nothing. Just, oh, you going in first, go on in, you feel me? I'm vibe off you, you feel me?
But what's crazy is like y'all just going in there naturally bringing the energy, but when the song comes out, it sounds like a concept is behind the song. For instance, like Same Struggle, I could tell like y'all talking about going through the same struggle and everything, but y'all never necessarily talked about it prior to actually going in the studio, right?
Yeah, cause it's real life, you feel me? Like before we made a song together, we already kicking it. Like we ain't just link up on no rap shit. So basically, we just put our life on the track, you feel me? Like shit, that's my brother, but he ain't even from where I'm from, you feel me?
Right.
My mom ain't his mama, but he's still my brother, you feel me? He from a whole nother city. Cause we go through the same shit, you feel me? We got the same struggle, we came from the same thing.
Okay, and so with you coming from the same struggle, tell me a story or something that really stands out to you that really impacted your life.
losses in the street, you feel me? Partners getting killed, and niggas getting sentenced long times in jail, shit like that, you feel me? Just open a nigga eye to like, damn, this shit real out here. Like, you feel me? All that type of just regular street shit folks see in different neighborhoods and shit, you feel me? So many partners to gun violence, you feel me? Like seeing folks sprung out on drugs, not even in their right mind, just niggas locked up, ain't coming home, all that type of shit, man. You know, that shit just show a nigga like, boy, just too much going on, you feel me? Like, nigga be trying to just make it up out this shit. So if you see a way, just take it. And nigga done been up at times and turn around, nigga down, climbing up out the hole, you feel me? That just show you just don't take nothing for granted. So, shit, I done had too many situations. I ain't even gonna lie.
Just way too many situations where you feel like you could have really, that could have been your last day, or?
I mean, yeah, cause you know we taking risks, you feel me? Like, not just dying and nothing, but shit, freedom, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why do you feel like you continue to make those risks, or even if you don't take those risks anymore, what made you feel like those risks were the way to go?
I mean, you know, just growing up, like, you really don't know what's right, what's wrong. So shit, just growing up and just, I learned from other people's mistakes, you feel me? If I see somebody else do something that don't go right, I ain't really gonna do that, you feel me? Then shit, I learned from my own mistakes, shit. I ain't gonna make the same mistake twice, you feel me? So I just learned from mistakes, you feel me, the hard way. But at this point, I ain't really taking too many risks, you feel me? I'm thinking shit, I'm thinking 10 steps ahead every time I move. I down there talking another nigga out of doing some stupid shit, you feel me?
Word.
That's just how I'm moving, you feel me? Just growing up and just seeing different shit.
And so now you feel like you can kind of be somebody else, big brother or OG, and tell them this isn't the way.
I ain't gonna lead you in the right direction. I ain't gonna let you crash out. If you listen about it, you feel me?
You have like a pet peeve, or is it something that you really like whenever you're in the studio working with somebody?
Shit, everybody I work with the studio really be my personal partner, so it be all love, you feel me? I ain't really just link up with nobody on just no rap shit, you feel me?
Word.
I ain't got no problem with it, but that ain't the route that I really be going after. So shit, we just gonna vibe. If the vibe there, we gonna make some crazy shit, you feel me? If it ain't, then it ain't. That's just how that shit go. Sometimes it be like producers though, like pulling up a whole bunch of fucked up beats, you feel me? Like I don't be liking that sometimes. They be throwing me out there. Sometimes we be too deep in the studio. Nigga be trying to record and think. Everybody be talking. And shit, that shit. Or my phone, I might be trying to record. My phone go to ringing too much. Like, boy, that shit be throwing me out. That done stop me from making a lot of songs.
A lot of people say new rappers don't pay homage, but I can hear it in your music. For instance, like with Number One Trapper, I can tell that you really rock with Cash Money. So what made you come up with that song?
Yeah, you know, them the first rappers we were listening to, seeing on TV.
Yeah, early 2000s and stuff, right?
When I was born in 89, so
Word.
That what we was on. And my boy Slugger, Long Little Slugger, he hooked me up with Won't Made It, and he always, me and his music always, he from New Orleans, so I used to be on them type of beats with him, and shit, that shit just, me and Mook still working, and when they load this shit up and I get the vibe, it come to me, just lock in, and when it done, it be like a classic, you feel me?
You know, just to go back here when you were talking about the trap in the streets and stuff like that, what do you feel like are some rules in the streets that are constantly broken?
Shit, you know, ain't nobody really loyal in the streets like that, and you know niggas snitching, shit.
You feel like snitching is at an all-time high? Because we got rappers like 6ix9ine snitching, and it's like, we putting it out there on blast now.
Yeah, shit, you know know how that shit be like. That's why you can't let everybody see everything, you feel me? Like, so, you know how that shit be. Just be aware of your surroundings. That's why we ain't really just out here trying to just hang with everybody, you feel me? We hanging with the solid ones we been around, you feel me? We don't give the solid ones enough credit. So, goddamn, shit, really teach his own. We ain't fucking with no Rackz on that end, you know?
Oh, word. So how do you feel about that 6ix9ine situation? Have you been following up with it, keeping up with it?
Nah, shit, I got my own folks locked up and all that. We ain't even really in tune with the industry. Like, shit, these niggas look like they gonna tell something anyway, so shit, I wouldn't put it past them no way.
Word. So you said you don't really rock with the industry, so do you even consider yourself as a rapper?
No, not really, shit. I'm just like, shit, I'm an independent artist. I'm hustling with this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm invested in myself, shit, and I'm just reaping the benefits of however it comes, you feel me? From features, shows, and I'm just getting my money and goddamn meeting people and opening up new doors. Ain't no telling what I'll be doing in a year or two, you feel me? So
Okay.
I don't never want to put myself in no category of other people, but if I make a couple million off rapping, then hell yeah, I'm gonna consider myself a rapper.